What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Brady Bear channel. Alright, so unfortunately my main computer is currently down right now, and unfortunately all my current playthrough saves are on that PC right now, and it's actually getting repaired, and it looks like it's going to be down for about a month because of some shipment issues in that where I'm currently living. I'm currently recording off of a different PC that's not as powerful, and I just saw a new announcement that Paradox has acquired Stranded Alien Dawn. My goodness, this was one of my most favorite games all time, besides of Surviving Mars, that was made by the exact same studio that made Stranded Alien Dawn, and I'm a huge fan of their games. So, well, hopefully a new update comes out soon with this, so let's give it a shot and let's do a new playthrough series of it. Alright, so let's start a new game. We are gonna keep with the you know what? Let's start with the crash landing scenario. We'll keep the region Siberius. Tropical region covered with dense jungle, swamps, and hot beaches. I would like, actually, let's do Satu. Moon will keep as Concordia. Difficulty, we will do very hard. The seed, soup battle, we'll keep that the same. Rules is, I like big family. Yeah, I like big family. So that's the only game rule I will add. I also have a few mods. The mods are circuit overlay, red throw, temperature overlay, guardian mode, terrain, recovery, sad, common lid, which is just a resource, and a lights overlay. And those are the only mods I am playing with. So let's hit next and let's get the games rolling. Wow. Oh, before we roll the game, we gotta choose our survivors. Alright. So let's get rid of every one of the pre-picked. And let's go through the list here. Men. A reckless journalist, age 45. Relaxes by writing short stories that inspires others when read. He rests twice as fast, but gets 25% hungrier quicker. You know what? Let's pick Edmund. He's very lucky in extraction and he hates farming, but that is alright. Amber, a Specsoft commander, so it's very high in combat but hates crafting. I don't like that. Emmeline is a exotic cuisine chef. Makes even she's really good to have, especially in a start out. So let's choose Emmeline. I think, is there any downsides of having her? No, she just really likes to cook and she has a little bit of combat. Okay, so we can use her for all things except for, and Edmund is good for all except for farming. Okay, so we can get Emlyn to be our farmer. She's not a great farmer, but she's a better cook. Let's see here. Grayson, he's slow, but really fast with crafting with wood. No, Han does not like to cook. Well, okay, that's fine. Needs to relax twice as often. No, okay, we're not doing that. Henry. Oh, I don't recognize this one. He's a resistant veteran. Okay, so combat. Incapable of farming and hates cooking. Okay, we can live with that. What else? He's very physical. Loves combat. After last claims his land, she emerged stronger with robotic. Oh, so he's a cyborg a little bit. Touch the galaxy, blah blah blah. He's twice as fast with melee weapons. Oh, very tempted to take Henry. Okay. Hugo, Zoo Planet Defender. Very good farmer by the looks of it, but he gets hungry. I kind of want to keep things balanced. I kind of want 2 guys and 2 girls. My personal favorites is Ken. He's a bloodthirsty marauder. I like Ken. So we're gonna take Ken because of combat and the crafting. Melody is a herbalist. Can be beneficial. Still kind of eyeballing Henry like crazy. Sora, I kind of, let's see here. What was it? Emlyn, we could use this farming and cooking. Ken, we can do pretty much all. Cinnamon the same. Just Edmonton can be pretty much of a jerk sometimes. I usually pair up Edmund with Carter, but Carter has Alzheimer's. Well, is it Alzheimer's or he has dementia? Yeah, dementia. So he eventually wanders off and dies. But there's a very rare occasion you can cure him. And he's very beneficial. I kind of want to get another female. Christina Yu tends to be pretty good. She just can't craft, but that's fine. I got Ken to craft. Cyber security analyst. Oh, she's super smart. You know what? Christina is probably, I'm probably going to choose her. That's her sister's. Katney. Can't fail medical treatment. Oh, she's like the doctor. Right, I don't really have a doctor. Christian's terrible at healing, but I got Ken that's decent. And Edmund. Okay, well, Christina, we're picking you. I don't usually pick you, but this... Yeah, so we got 2 dudes, 2 girls. Cybersecurity. Bloodthirsty Marauder. Exotic Chef. The Reckless Journalist. Man, that's a mixed bag. Alright, well, let's start this. Eventually we'll find 2 more survivors at random points. And they are, like I said, very random. Alright, we're crash landing. Yeah, I really hope Paradox really takes this game to a totally new level. But they might do something what they did with what's the game called? Surviving Mars. Just a few more season updates and then kind of just abandon it. I wish they make Surviving Mars too. That would be a fun game to have. Alright, so Christina is having a mental breakdown. That is fine. So let's just scout out our region and we'll see what we have around us. A lot of wrecks. Oh my goodness, we're gonna have this crazy amount of scavenge. Right off the bat, I see some ores. Or is that ore? Yeah, we have some ore, silicone, and we call it minerals or metals. We do have some edgy leather right beside us and syrup. That's very good. My goodness, I probably could not have landed in a more better suited area. Now I just need to pick a spot. Now we just got to find these bugs nests. Sometimes they're around and I can't remember what kind of bugs are on this map. Let's just look around and see. Oh, that's interesting little thing right here, the glowy water. Okay, so it looks like carbon is going to be an issue. I'm not seeing any bugs. Oh, insect nests way over here. Oh, we got the big giant praying mantis. Okay, those suckers hurt. They're melee, so they're not too difficult to deal with once you have the railgun. So we got 1 nest over there. I want to plan this out. Alright, so 1 nest, we don't really need to worry about them. We just got to kind of avoid them until we're ready. And now where should we build? This spot will not be a bad spot to be build around. I just kind of want to be close to everything, and being close to everything means kind of, yeah, right here would probably be best. Just too bad you can't clear out these big giant rocks or do a little bit of terraformation to give you a little bit of height advantage. But yeah, we'll start building right here. Okay, so we'll start with camp. We need to make some stockpiles. Okay, so it looks like this is how things are going to set right about that kind of grid. I really like the grid things here. Alright, so we'll start having about 5 tiles. And we'll do 5 tiles right here. That'll be our storage. We will also build some sleeping spots right off the bat. Unfortunately, they're going to just have to lie in the open. We'll just put them like that. We also gotta build a fireplace, but to build a fireplace, we're going to have to do some resource harvesting. Stuff like metal and stone. So let's get some stone into mine queue. I think we're gonna need sticks too. So what resource gives us sticks? That's wood. Tell them to cut that. This is, I think we get a lot of like hay fibers from that. We can make some tea from these. Leather, those. Oh my goodness, I can't remember where we find sticks. There's some sort of bush, usually. Giant grass. And a huge tropical tree. Let's go a lot of wood from that. Is it these ones we get sticks from? Oh, yeah, here we go. So, yeah, let's just cut a few. About 17 out of 20. We'll try and get the more mature ones. Oh, let's cancel a cut on that one. 17, 16. Okay, let's go for the 17s. Just, manage the resource a little bit better. Not missing out too much. Alright. That sticks, stone. We just need some wood. So we'll cut down a few of these trees. Come on now. I kind of want to cut down the more mature trees just to get the most out of it. Let's cut that one. That's probably going to be definitely not enough lumber, but yeah, better than nothing, I guess. Just kind of be running around everywhere. Let's cut that one. There we go. A good tree right there. And how about these ones? 18 out of 30. And nowhere near as mature enough. There we go. That's probably enough for now. Now we got to figure out what to observe in that. We also want to scavenge this right away. Just to hopefully get some weapons pulled out early. And yeah, now we got to go for the schedule and priorities. So we want them to be in bed by 2300 at least. And then anything from then. So that's be our quick schedule setup for that. And now activity. I like to keep it off. I don't like the simple. I like to have it a little bit more complicated. So I want everybody off of cooking besides Emlyn. Emlyn, that's going to be her first priority, is always cook. What else was she good at? So Ken and Edmund, they're going to be kind of our healers. So we'll put those to 2. Edmund and Ken are also going to be, I think, our, like pretty much our #1 constructors. But who had the most construction was probably Ken. Christina, yeah, let's put her 2 on that. Research was who? Edmund was 4. Christina, we'll keep it on 3 for Edmund. He can help out whenever needed. Serve, definitely 1. Keep it on 3 for him. Ken is not very smart, nor is Emlyn. That's fine. Deliver, we'll keep the same. I want everybody off of scavenge besides Ken. Ken can be our scavenger. Let's have mining. Yeah, we'll have them both on mining, both on cut. Actually, all of them on cut. In mine. And to construct. Now, who is our farmer? Is Emlyn and Christina. Emlyn, you can prioritize that. And so can Christina.
Oh.
Alright, so ranching, we'll keep the same. Christina, we'll have her doing cut and mining too, when needed. Just when they're idle, just to get their skills up. Alright, so crafting, I really want Ken to craft. Christina is incapable, won't even let you do it. That's understandable. Let's just put these to 4 on Edmund and Emlyn. When they'll do this like very last. And then I'm just gonna put them on 2 for Ken. Let's put healing to priority number 1. Those 2. And I think I'll probably do some fine-tuning adjustments later. And I think that's a good starting point. So yeah, I also need to observe this, observe that ASAP for metals and silicone. I also going to need to observe this because this is veggie leather early on, very useful for some clothing materials. I also think I have really no cloth source anywhere near here too. Easy food source is going to be the 2 plant, so we might as well get that into queue for observations. And yeah, I think we're good to press play. Christina is probably going to be down for a while. because of her mental breakdown. Edmund might be able to save her. And oh my goodness. That's understandable, Edmund. Fleeing danger. I get that 100%. Oh my goodness, that was a cold, dangerous close. Okay, well, Christina didn't get calmed down, unfortunately. But that's that. And might end up taming these animals later on. I don't know if I'm going to really get into that this playthrough. Ooh, strange succulent. Deserve that. I think that's antibiotics. Cutting, yeah, we want to cut. Ken's constructing, perfect. Get his constructing skill up, because we're going to need to get that up there. How we can create furniture. Alright, so let's start with we'll build a wooden table right about here, and some chairs around it. And that will increase the comfort. And I guess we'll do a wardrobe, kind of right here for now. And yeah, we pretty much just unlock stuff as we like gather materials. That's how it works pretty much. Let's put a large drying rack there, because we're gonna need to dry whatever meat we find. We're gonna need to dry it ASAP. Now let's get these in cut. They look ripe and they do give a lot of resources. Ken is off scavenging right away. That's good. Pretty much did some construction, and I'm just looking around for whatever resources we have. Christina, what are you doing? Are you okay? You're already deserving. Good. What do we need to find for our campfire? I need sticks. All right, that might take a while because the sticks, I believe, are down here. I might as well get a workbench queued in too. So we'll put that right there for now. We can move this all around too later, and we might as well get a chopping block because we're gonna need. We got a lot of lumber, not so much of sticks at the moment. And oh my goodness, we couldn't get any luckier. We found a railgun sniper. That's like very OP early game. Alright, so we're one weapon found. Very good. Alright, so let's get a research desk in for Q2. Well, I guess we'll put it right there for now. And then when Ken gets a chance, he'll start more with construction. Christina is going very quickly with her research. Excellent. What's this? Might as well just speed up time a little bit here. Alright, Ken's constructing. Good. We're getting some chairs rolling. I just need to get that campfire, and I just need sticks for that. And it's raining. Okay, so they're gonna get very unhappy because they're wet. And yeah, especially when there's no cover. So let's get some more things into queue for cut. You know what? Let's get all these sticks in for cut. All the ferns. But I'm gonna need all the sticks anyways. So I'm gonna put a restriction on this. I don't want weapons in the PO here, nor tools. Maybe medicines we'll keep there for now. So yeah, all the tools and weapons in the PO will go to this wardrobe. This uses less space. I think we should be able to make. No, I think I just need stone. Okay, Ken. I would really... Well, Emmett. We would get Emmett in mind. Mine rocks, please. Okay, Christina already did ore deposits. Excellent. Might as well get those in mine queue. That's early metal right there. And we might as well get these rocks into queue too, because we're going to need rocks. Okay, we should be able to create a campfire by now. There we go. So, let's just make it right there. Okay, they're all heading back for their meal. Evan's hauling back the stone. Excellent. I think I need to... Is it handle or is it deliver? We'll put those to 2 for deliver. And then I think that will force them to just gather everything up here. Because the stuff we don't want really left out there. Plus they're decayed because they're under like the rain at the moment. Okay, how tired are... Usually you can push them on hard, but okay, they're just gonna eat and they're just gonna go to sleep. All right, I guess we just gotta wait for that to go through. My goodness, Emlyn wants to work hard. What time is it right now? Oh my goodness, I didn't even get to go to sleep. Okay, well that's fine. Oh, we got the research done, so let's get tailor and weaponsmithing as pretty much our priority. We're gonna need to get the metal refinement up and construction. And then after construction, we want lightning rod, sleep training. Now that's a nice breakthrough to have. Okay, that's going to be our starting research. That's very good. And now they're all hauling the stuff back, so that's good. Campfire is done. Okay, so let's get some stuff in the queue. I want quick recipes. Oh, we don't have any raw resources. Quick and easiest way is to hunt. Skin bark discovered. Awesome. So let's harvest whatever we can harvest. And that is veggie armor for research. Okay, so we need to research it before we can use it. Scavenge cloth. Perfect. Now, food-wise, what are we going to use? What are you? You are a... don't know. But I know you give meat, so let's put you under observation first. We do the same with these little bugs too. And I think these are kind of carnivorous. These can be dangerous, so you don't want to hunt them early. So any new species we see, we just observe them. There we go. Alright, so that's all of them under observe. It's going to take a while before Christina can do everything. Emlyn is harvesting. Perfect. This is going to be a quick and easy food source, so we want that. Emlyn's mining the ore. Alright. I might as well get these glowing trees under observation too. They can make a tea, though, but it tastes awful. Oh, we got some living crystals over here too. We want to reserve those. Oh, there's some ones that are closer over here. Let's reserve those. Alright, we can actually make a bed. With the skin bark. Awesome. We're not going to make it right now. I kind of want to make some shelter. Let's, I guess, other sticks. And we want to put our resources under it ASAP. So let's start with, I kind of messed that one up. Start by making a shelter over our storage. Where is it? Camp? Yeah, here it is. For a minute, I forgot where it was. Okay, right there. And we'll just do that. That will be a start for a shelter. And I think we're going to have enough of that. Okay, so we got syrup we can now harvest. So let's get those, you know, queued up. Whatever is harvestable, we want to harvest now. Okay, so low supply on food. Yeah, the syrup will boost that up. I kind of want to... no active tasks. Who has no active tasks? Okay. They're just relaxing. Good. Okay, what can we do? I don't want a shooting target. That's expensive to repair. I guess let's just make a couple little storage chests. We'll put them on both sides of this. And we don't want too much in there. I guess we'll have one for medicines. And this one is going to be for, I guess, other items. Yeah, we'll have a chest for other items. Now what we want to craft. Let's just have them craft 5 fridges at all times. So that's that. And yeah, everybody's just pretty much going to sleep now. Evan's bringing back stone, I guess. I might as well do a quick recipe. Let's just have it until 4. That's, yeah, so they can get a bonus from that. Because their happiness is probably not, yeah, as they're dropping, it's not great. Okay, they're all well rested, so that's good. Cannon's in constructing again. Perfect. What's his construction at now? They're still at 1. Okay, so the daddy on tree discovered. Awesome. Whatever we can from that. Okay, already discovered Dracoga. Noth. Okay. Cause for celebration. Alright, what's the cause for celebration? Okay, let's do it. That increases happiness. Oh yeah, she's Christina currently investigating a bloated insect, which turns into a glotch. Alright, so we need to get some meat supply, so we gotta be careful not to kill a male or too many females. Okay, so that's the only male we know about. So let's hunt this one. And when you've done that, I want you to equip the railgun. Okay, there's cheese observing that animal. I'm probably going to actually tame that one, because they could be used as guard animals by the look of it. By the looks of it. Oh, purple leaves. That's a unique resource. Okay. Right, Ken's got the railgun on him. And I kind of want you to hunt, please. You missed! You have to be good at this. Okay, it's gonna bleed out, but yeah, done. Ken, hello. I want you to butcher. We're gonna change that activity to hunt to number 1. Scavenge, we're gonna put you as 2. And yeah, all that's gonna be 2. All right. Okay, Christina is on a living crystal. All right. Excellent. Emily's harvesting the syrup finally. Good. Oh, Shogus. I think the striped animal with horns on his face should be named Shogo, after the fierce horned deity. And I am the only one who's heard of it. His animal is carnivore and packs a punch should something decide to attack it. If not provoked, it is quite passive, at least towards humans. Hunting it may be a bit of a challenge, but it will surely be rewarding. Okay. How about taming will probably be better. Okay, we got low food, but that's fine. We're gonna have syrup, and we have meat and leather. Okay, hides. Now, I gotta remind myself, is to turn off leather and for bandages. Campfire sitting. Okay. So it's pretty much celebration time. Everybody's eventually going to meet at the campfire. Evan is working away here on harvesting metal. And Ken is still bringing the meat back. Perfect. Now, hot drinks. No, we can't do anything with that yet. We can make meat soup. And we might as well do it until we have 4. Draft. What are you doing? Okay, you're coming back to celebration. Alright. Good. Celebrating time. Good. 2 days food. But you can't eat syrup. Oh, I guess syrup doesn't count as much for food. Alright, just steady all around the fire, doing nothing too much, just eating and celebrating. That was a mighty boost to their happiness, so that's good. And looks like Emin is writing a story. Awesome. Alright, so it looks like Emin just woke up early, so I guess he's gonna start with reading. That's good. And once he's done that, I'm actually going to get him to research after he finishes transporting. My goodness, I kind of forgot this is the rainforest, so rain's going to be an issue. Okay, we don't want other items in here, so let's get that out. Or do we want medicines? So it looks like Emily got some inspiration. Awesome. Ken is going to scavenge. That's fine. Christina is going to observe the flying insect. Just look around here and see what we can queue up for observation. Starting to look like we're gonna have issues with cloth. That's too far away for food. Oh, glowing mushrooms. Okay, let's get that in observation. And there is some silicone plants that are closer, so let's queue that and switch the location for observe there. And some pumpkins would be nice. I managed to find any. Oh, there's some dogs. Okay, let's get those as under observation. And we gotta aim to tame them, because dogs can be handy. Well, men's best friend. We got some scrap metal, so that's good. Humming fly, okay. Alright, Emin, what are you doing? You're transporting, good. You can do that. Okay, yeah, we do want to observe those, because that is antibiotics. Easy source of antibiotics. I've got a bit of a mountain range over here. Oh, here we go. Down their observations. We try and plant those close for harvesting. Okay, we can cut some more trees. Okay, those will be good. Okay, we got some more syrup being harvested. Might as well queue up whatever we can queue up. Okay, looks like we're eating syrup now. Fine. Food variety. Healthy diet. Oh man, it's taking quite a while to mine out actually. Okay, so now with scrap metal, what did that unlock? Not a whole lot. We can make veggie leather though, so we'll put that forever. But it needs crafting too. Darn it, Ken. How many more stages? We're at 7 out of 10. Okay, that's fine. We'll keep him on the scavenging on that. Edmund, what am I going to do with you next? Let's harvest more veggie leather materials. Keep the harvesting going. Cure plant. Okay, antibiotics. Nice. So we can plant those, or we can try and find them out in the wild. Okay, those are not ready. but I see some over here I think already. So let's harvest those ones just to have an antibiotic source. Alright, now you're gonna finish up preserving the shiny rock. Alright. What's your skill at right now? It's going up. Not bad. Okay, we found more cloth. Not terrible. We need cloth anyways. Do we actually ever finish tailoring? No. And Emin is mostly focusing on transporting. Well, we kind of do need that all of it been brought back. Silicone deposit, awesome. So we know we have silicone. Might as well get that in queue for mining. And you were the male. Okay, we don't want to hunt you. Female, female, female. Okay. Emily's going up to harvest the veggie letter. Alright. I don't want her to kind of harvest the, we call it, the dandelion trees. But might as well do what we can right now because this stuff does expire. Alright, 2 more stages and that's finished. So we're cutting some more trees, excellent. Might as well put that in for observing because they can grow fruits. Broadleaf, yeah, let's do that. Some of them might want to smoke. Oh, we got some cotton up there, so that's closer. Let's put that in the queue. And, oh my goodness, there's actually this. Okay, so let's put that in the queue too. And I was just looking for these. That into reserve queue. Excellent. So it looks like we'll be able to farm pretty soon. Okay, so we can farm trees and that, whatever. Okay, so we found some fuel. Excellent. Don't know how it survived, but I'll take it. Okay, so she's finally did some harvesting there. Let's might as well get the hot drinks in queue. Let's do about 5. And let's put some restrictions on the diet. I don't want raw meat or veggies, and don't want emergency rations. Those copy those restrictions and let's paste them on to every survivor. There we go. Okay, so we got some medicines by the looks of it. Awesome. So that's the landing pod complete. Sausage palm. Okay, harvesting palm meat. Alright. I think I accidentally cut a couple of those trees down. But okay. Okay, so there's a few that we can harvest. What is this? Cold mushroom. Alright, let's research that. Kind of curious what it is. Okay, so dandelions are all pretty much harvest, so that's good. And we're observing the squash-like plant. Awesome. Okay, so let's get some of these into queue for harvest because they disappear pretty fast. And looks like we got our first attack. So, alright, Ken, what are you doing? You're a sole person for this. Christina, I need you to prioritize research. Okay, so about to rot away. That's unfortunate. So, is there any way to tell her to throw that out? I don't know. Anyways, Ken, let's draft you. Let's get you over here. Apparently, these bugs are around here somewhere. Let's bring you over here. How sleepy are you? Oh boy, you do need rest. Okay, well, unfortunately, there's not much we can really do about that. Tell you to attack, and these bugs will just still come in. Start fleeing back. Attack. Man, Ken's a badass. Attack before being attacked. Okay, let's attack this one. Alright, time to run. Come on, Ken. What I want. Draft. Time to fight. Alright, undraft. Oh my god, Cannon might heal self. Emin? No. Emin, heal self. How bad is Ken? 7 an hour. Oh my god. 2 an hour. Ken might be in trouble. Heal. Heal him. Oh, I guess still you on draft. Okay, let's get her off draft. Might be in trouble with Ken. Gotta really stop that bleeding. We're down to 6. Lots of bites. Okay, so we got down to 5. Might be able to pull this off. This will be so close with Ken. He's down to 10 health. 3 an hour, maybe. Just gotta treat all the bites. All the bleeding bites. Ken will survive. As long as he doesn't get any infections. He's just super low on health. Oh my god. Okay, Ken is stabilized. I think his healing should go up pretty quick. Oh, yeah, he's at healing 4 now. Perfect. Alright. Ken is treated. And Emin's healing himself. Perfect. So, yeah, get the crafting claws. That's what we're gonna need you for. Ken? Alright. Fully treated. Ken just barely survived. Oh my goodness, that was a little too risky. Small lizard. Well, we might as well observe these overgrown insects. Christina, what are you doing? You're going to eat. How hungry are you? Pretty hungry. Alright. Alright, crafting more bandages. Perfect. Evan bringing back syrup. Perfect. Yeah, Ken is pretty burned out right now. That's understandable. Alright, let's get Christina researching. Oh, got buttermelons. Okay, that's good. Get them under harvest. Let's butcher those bugs right there. See what they can give us. Oh, did I complete that research on tailoring already? Oh, okay. So let's get a tailor bench under construction. We'll put it right here. And we might as well get some buttermelon kind of planted up here. Right about there. That's a good plot. Alright, so that's complete. Now, I need to sell some stuff up, but I would like to do armor, but that's under veggie leather. Christina, keep researching, please. Okay, so we can make meat soup out of the meat, so let's turn off the meat for that. Okay, harvesting crystals, perfect. This has the bug meat, so yeah. Oh wow, we got some teammates, so he's probably good tea to relieve some pain. Excellent. Yeah, I believe he's under mild pain anyways. Well, none technically, but it's health. I just think it tastes awful. Anxious. Okay. Alright, well, with veggie leather under research, where is it? Oh, we gotta produce veggie leather. Okay. Well, Ken doesn't have the crafting skill for that yet. I guess we should have some backup clothes in dock here. So, I guess let's do 4 summer pants, 4 t-shirts, summer shoes, 4, and straw hats. We'll do 4 of those. That should keep Ken busy with crafting. And I'm gonna no, I don't want to report a bug. I want Christina to focus on research. Go on and observe 2. Alright, so that'll be fixed. Okay, they're quite liking the tea actually, so that's good. Enjoy the beverage. Alright, keep up with that. And ready a news story. He's waking up quite early. What's my schedule like? 4 hours of sleep. Okay. He can write. Stories are good. Look, they help with activities. Alright, Emin. I want you to transport that right now. Yeah, why not? Ken's on crafting those right away. Hopefully that will just tip him over the skill for number 2. Yes, hopefully. Research insight. Perfect. What do we want to research next after this? Well, metal refinement's good. Tool smithing. Animal taming. I might as well put that in a queue. Transferring the crystals. Transporting. Alright. Let's keep an eye on these crystals for anything new. There's sleepy animals up here. Christina, risk of meltdown. Oh my god. You can come and sit and relax, Christina. Don't really like Ken, do you? No, you got plus 10 opinion. You know what? Let's add some relaxing to our schedule. About 2200. It's the time to relax. There we go. Tip you over the meltdown point. Alright, Christina is a lot more happier, so that's good. Ken is not so happy. 1100. Oh my goodness. 1st hour. Not even through the day. Supposed to wake up and eat. Alright. At least he had another insight. And oh my goodness, quite a storm. Alright, so metal refinement is research. So let's get that into construction now. Research weaponsmithing. Perfect. Alright. So let's craft until we have about 4 spears. And I like to craft some crossbows, but we don't have metal for that. So let's just hold off on that. Oh, okay. I hope you're absolutely construction, and we'll do construction after lightning rods. Let's get those lightning rods up. We forgot about how bad lightning strikes can be. Construction 2, perfect. You know what? Let's get our shelter crafted over top of beds. We'll do it like that. Alright, let's move the beds. Let's move them here, one here. Just to get them under cover. I think I'm gonna cancel those because I'm actually gonna move them here. This one can be moved over there. Come on now. What about there? It looks like Ken is fully healed up, so that's good. So we're harvesting more syrup. No more crystals are ready for harvest. Alright. Okay, we got lightning rods research. Okay, perfect. Let's put that right about here. Just to keep everything protected around us. Okay, so we're gonna move this one right here, and this one move over. Okay, objects. Well, I guess I'll put it right here. Also this one, I guess I'll move it there for now. Okay. That's the lightning rod. And you have syrup. Oh, Emmett's gonna observe. Perfect. Okay, we can move the bed there now. Alright, that's a shelter complete there, and all the beds moved, so we're doing pretty good here. Yeah, this little makeshift survival shelter, not bad. So we got lightning rods research. So now we're looks like we're doing the buildings. That's very good. Get fortifications and Q along with animal taming. That will have to be that for now. Do anything for relaxations? Okay, we got like a dartboard. Put the dartboard actually on this side. Why not? Don't let me. Requires a wall. Okay. It looks like we're gonna have to build a structure for that. Unfortunately, we cannot build a structure yet. Not research. Close to being research. It is what it is. Does not. Oh my goodness. It does not like Christina and Emmon. Oh, that's not good. What is Ken thing? She does not like Emlyn. Oh no, that's not good. Oh, okay. That's fine. Christina did like Ken. What's going on here? Alright. I need some tools under research. That's what I need. Where are the tools? They already just researched them? Oh, smithing. There it is. Alright, so we got a new resource of leather. So we gotta make sure we can add off for the bandages. That would be a disaster. He's about to rot away again. Okay, let's just tell him to throw that out. Get cooked managed rations off the list. Evan can go and observe. That's fine. Sleeps a lot quicker than everybody else. Like I can make a good stove now. Well, I'm not going to make that until I make a structure. Nice, Emily's going to go and harvest for the way. That's actually perfect because that will give us access to soup. We can actually make it out of the dandelions forest. Oops. A giant grass discovered. Perfect. Okay, you can go and look at the pointy plant. There's crafting spears. Perfect. Emlyn. Harvest. We're about cooking right now. We got lots of food. We must have failed on that attempt on the... Oh, this hasn't finished. Okay. Okay, so construction done. So we can start making a building. Okay, so let's get started on that. Oh, where should we construct it? Not a good bad spot right here. Get a little bit closer. Alright, so we'll start with a 10 by 10. Now let's do square. And for walls, let's just do wood. Start with that. Now we need a doorway. We'll make it out of wood. Right about there. Just cut those. We're gonna need a straw for the floor anyways. We need Emin to start on his construction. Get him on there. Get him up on some sort of levels. Let's get the trees. I'm actually going to get Ken to cut them right now. I'll let Emma construct the floors. And yeah, well, unfortunately, this is all the time I have for today, folks. If you like the content, do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And hey, if you have any new suggestions or maybe any tricks, leave in the comments. I read them all and always support and much appreciated. Okay, have a good day, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye for now. Well, hopefully Emma gets to level 1 at least today, at the end of this.